Physical literacy provides a new way of thinking about how to create a movement culture and avoids the blaming of individuals for not meeting guidelines. And I think I'm going to share a couple slides with you today about why it's so important to use physical literacy as a social innovation engine. Physical literacy has evolved over the years from one of the first consensus statements back in 2015 from Canada to the Irish consensus statement in 2022. The Australians had one in 2019. And the most recent one, which I really like, is the English one, which was released in 2023, which talks about our relationship with movement, not thinking about exercise as a date, but actually the 24-hour relationship that we have with movement, whether that's in sport, recreation, performing arts, physical education, during play, or as a vocation. I'm a big fan of physical literacy as an engine or a cycle or a process. And in this diagram is a simplified version of the physical literacy engine for social innovation, where we talk about competency and confidence leading to increased valuation and motivation to participate in this world through movement. One thing I want to share with the group today is that we've done a lot of work recently on illustrating how emotions are tied to this cycle, and that if you design quality movement experiences in whatever movement sector you're in, and your goal should be to create a positive movement experience where people will experience pride, enjoyment, connection, or relatedness. But we've also shown recently that you can deactivate the cycle, which is a terrible thing, and the primary emotions that are tied to that with a negative movement experience are shame, anger, and boredom. This is the physical literacy community model that we use, and I think it's being implemented well with your Make a Move program. And what this involves is that the community has to work together by having all sectors at the table in order to equip people, individuals of all ages and abilities, with the knowledge and skills, as well as the valuation for and motivation to lead an active life. But they can't do that unless the community has all the places, programs, and trained people so that they can manifest the behaviors that they want to be able to do and exhibit them. So what this model does, it stops the blame game for the individual and says that we have to make our communities suitable for all people's movement voices. Make a Move has done an amazing job at bringing many sectors to the table in order to help create a movement culture in your communities. It is so important 2.5 years ago that you took those first steps, and now you've got a nice gate going, and I hope you can continue this on for the long future. We need it.